Hey, everybody. It's Shelby, and I have something I want to talk to you about, okay? The title of this little live that I'm doing is Do You Know Her? And it's something that I've realized today that I have not mentioned lately, that I've not talked a lot about, but I should have, okay? Hey, Olivia, how are you, girl? So I am sitting outside. Hey, Jenny. Hey, BJ. Sitting outside. My kids are playing. I'm on the front porch. And I was just thinking about different people in my news feed that I saw today. It's a Monday after a holiday. So I know some people were off on Friday for Good Friday, and some people were having a 3-day weekend and having to go back to work today. And I saw all over my Facebook news feed people just dreading to have to go back to work after such a busy, active holiday weekend. Hey, Diane. As I saw it today and I thought about it today, I thought about, first of all, how grateful I am, that I'm able to be at home with my kids, and how blessed I am that God has really given me this avenue through Unique. And I thought, you know what? There are all kinds of women that need this opportunity for so many reasons. And I really have talked about the products. We've talked about the Flawless 4. I've talked about the Unique Foundation, the Unique Foundation Retreat. And I know that there are so many women all over my newsfeed that have reached out to me, especially since it went live with the talk that I did at the Nashville training about my own personal experience with childhood sexual abuse and the ministry of the Unique Foundation Retreat and what I experienced there. However, there's another woman that has been left out of the equation this month and over the last several weeks as I've been sharing about Unique and I've been doing the lives. Not only the women who need quality products that are good for their skin, that are naturally based and healthy, that look good and are easy to apply, okay? I got those covered. Not only the women who need the opportunity to go to the Unique Foundation Retreat for healing, got those covered. But what about those women who have no idea what this unique company can do for their life and the business opportunity side of it? So that's what I want to talk about. That's who I want to address. That's what I want to cover today. Listen, I know when most people see my post and they see that this is a direct sales company, if you're anything like I was before I started with Unique, you're thinking this is a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a pyramid scheme. This is one of those things that will suck you dry of your money and leave you with nothing to show for it, right? That's exactly what I thought too. So I watched 3 of my friends for 3 months. They added me to these Facebook groups, and I watched their posts. I watched what they were posting about the mascara, because at that time that was pretty much all we had was lip gloss and mascara when I started. So for 3 months I never commented, I never liked anything, I never made a purchase, nothing, because I was so super skeptical about this company and about these products. And as you can see on this one side, y'all, I have teeny tiny lashes, like none at all. And at that time I watched the mascara, but I thought it will never do that for me, not me. And isn't it so funny how we do that as women? We compare ourselves to other people and we immediately discredit our abilities, or, we see a dress that looks really pretty on somebody, but we think it would never look good on me, not with my hips or not with my waist, right? We look at another person with a beautiful haircut and we think, but it would never look good on me. It would make my cheeks look chubby, or it would make my nose look too big, right? As women, we are so quick to discount something that could be so wonderful, could enhance our lives, could enhance our hair, could really be something that we would love, but yet because it's us, because we don't believe in ourselves or our own abilities, we discount it, or we criticize it or pick it apart until we don't believe that it's something that could work for us. And that's exactly what I did with the Unique Opportunity. Until 3 months after I was watching this stuff in my news feed, and I just couldn't get away from this thought that I wonder if I could do that. I wonder if that could really change my life. I wonder if I could make money at that, right? So I contacted the girl that was doing that third party, and she had just started with Younique, so she really didn't know a lot about the company. I'd never tried a product. I got off the phone with her and I was like, babe, what do you think? And he said, well, what do you think? And I prayed about it, and y'all, God said, get in and get in now. And so I did. I had no idea what it was going to do for me. I had no idea that it was going to transform my life in the way that it has. I had no idea the way that it was going to transform the life of almost 900 women. Almost 900 women in my downline now, y'all. It blows me away whenever I think about that 900 women have had this opportunity presented to them and have said yes to it. All because 2 years ago I said yes to the opportunity, having never tried a product, didn't know a thing about the company. And it has just been an amazing journey. I listen to stories every single day of women who tell me what this opportunity has done for them, what being a part of Younique has done for them. Some of them have been able to pay off debts. Some of them have been able to do things for their kids that they've not been able to do in years. I had a girl last month that told me, she was able to take a trip and pay for that trip completely with her Younique business, and how good it felt to her that she didn't have to take away from her budget for that trip out of town. I mean, just so many stories like that. Women who had lost their self-worth. Do you know someone like that? Do you know her? Do you know this woman that I'm describing? A woman who gets so busy with being a mama and taking care of everybody else's needs that she puts her needs last and soon forgets who she is, or what her goals are, or what her dreams are, or what. I remember that I used to be a person that especially in high school, I was very driven. I wanted to get that A. I wanted to pass that class. I wanted to be in the top 10 of my graduating class. I wanted to be good at this. I wanted to be good at that. But somewhere along the way, after I became a mom, listen, if you've listened to anything I've said, you know that being a mom is like the number one highest calling of my life, one that I take most seriously. But the truth of the matter is that being a mom wasn't enough. I reached a point to where I needed something else, and I didn't know what that thing was. I was lacking that sense of accomplishment, that sense of fulfillment, that sense of purpose, that thing that got me up in the mornings. Y'all, I'm so excited to wake up in the mornings to see what's going to happen with my team, to see what new person that I'm going to be able to connect with, what's going to unfold in my business, what's going to unfold on the relationships that I have started with all of the people in my newsfeed through Facebook, through social media. What new exciting thing. It's like a new adventure every day, and it's been that way for 2.5 years. And the reason you still see me posting, the reason you still see me talking about these products is because every single day I get more and more pumped, more excited because of what I see this opportunity, this business doing for women, what I see the products doing for people. Yes, absolutely. Listen, there's no denying that this mascara is awesome. If you've seen my before and afters, there's no denying that the Flawless 4 are amazing products. If you've seen my pictures from 2 years ago, comparing my skin now to 2 years ago, there's no denying that our skincare line is awesome and that it can actually cause you to look like you're aging backwards, okay? All of that is awesome. But here's the thing that I haven't talked about. It is that this opportunity to be a part of this company, to be a part of the sisterhood, to have a sense of purpose and give back with the Younique Foundation, and to know that every day, whenever I'm growing my business, when I'm selling another product, when I'm adding another woman to my team, I'm building an army of women who will, number one, believe in themselves and see themselves accomplishing things they never thought that they could ever accomplish. Listen, women don't typically always come into Younique believing, yes, I'm going to be a millionaire and I'm going to be a black status next month. No, women come into this thing unsure. They come into this thing knowing that there's this gut feeling that they can't get away from Younique, that they can't get away from wondering if they could do this. So they join by faith, but they're still unsure if they're going to be able to do this, if they're going to be able to reach yellow status or whatever status in this company. and to watch them step by step every day step outside of their comfort zone and believe in themselves and see themselves accomplishing things that they didn't know that they could accomplish. There is no greater opportunity. There's no greater job. There's no greater career that I could have ever chosen for myself. I had no idea what this opportunity was going to mean for me and the way that it was going to help me to be able to see on a daily basis, y'all, every single day. I mean, today, I have talked to women who are on my team that are telling me amazing, incredible stories about women that they've reached out to that they've been able to interact with, that their lives are being changed by this opportunity. Customers who are finding out about the Unique Foundation, about the Unique Foundation retreat, that they had no idea that this company was actually started with a mission in mind, that our founders did not just start this company to make money or to put beautiful products out there. Y'all, we started out with little ornaments that go on your shoe. Research it. I'm not lying. Go look. Unique started out selling little gadgets that go on your little decorations for your shoe and metallic nail polish. They didn't have any idea. They didn't start out wanting to be a cosmetic company. They started out wanting to make a difference in the lives of women who've suffered from childhood sexual abuse, and they were trying everything that they could to figure out the path to get there. Hey, Tina, how are ya? BJ, you paid for your Disney trip. That is awesome. See, y'all, I'm telling you, BJ's on my team. She's actually my cousin, and BJ is much younger than me, and she and I grew up not really being close, but because of Unique, she and I are closer now than ever before. I believe, BJ, I believe I know more about you. We have daughters that actually look like twins, y'all. It has done so much. I have another cousin. Her name's Wendy. She just joined last month, and it's brought she and I closer together. I mean, just I can't even begin to describe to you all the things, all the many facets. So do you know somebody? That's what I want to ask you. Do you know somebody? Do you know a woman who needs to feel good about herself? Do you know a mama who has so immersed herself in being a mama that she's forgotten who she is as a woman? Do you know someone who needs to see themselves being able to achieve things? Do you know a woman who has raised her children? Maybe her children are out of the house and now she's searching for a sense of purpose and what next to do with her life, and maybe she's believing the lie that she's accomplished everything she's going to accomplish. Maybe she needs this opportunity. Maybe she needs to see that she still has a lot to offer to other women, that there are younger women who need to hear from her life experiences, that this is an avenue that she could have to be able to share with other women how that they can raise their babies and be successful as a woman. Maybe it's a college student who is trying to get through college and doesn't really have the time to be able to go out and get a job waiting tables or doing something on the side while they're trying to study their way through college, and she needs a way to be able to buy books or to be able to pay for food. I've heard of college students having to eat ramen noodles every day. For goodness sake, hook her up with this opportunity. Send her to me. Let's get that girl something that she can do to supplement her income while she's trying to go through college. You know, maybe it's someone who is just feels like that there's something greater inside of them, that they have creative, craftiness, creativity inside of them, and they need a way to express that. This has definitely been that for me. Coming up with ideas of how to present these products to you, topics to talk about, how to display these products, different ways to wear these products, different ways to talk to you about it. That has brought out for me the opportunity for my creative side to come out again. Before I did this, I made jewelry. Some of you proudly wear the jewelry that I made, and I would sell those at little tables whenever I would go out and do motivational speaking or preaching at churches or women's events and things like that. But since I found Unique, I've not really made a lot of jewelry because this is a creative outlet for me. This is an opportunity for me to use the creative ideas that God has given me. I mean, there are all kinds of reasons that women join Unique. And so if someone has come to mind while I'm talking about this, if you are watching this on playback and someone came to mind, would you just share this with them? Would you just connect them with me? Would you just maybe plant the seed in their heart and say, listen, I heard my friend Shelby talk about this opportunity and I immediately thought of you. Have you ever thought about Unique? Or could I send you her profile so that you could find her on Facebook? Could I give her your name? Maybe she could friend request you. You know, if it's somebody, it may not be you that I'm talking to. You may be completely at a place where you're satisfied with everything about your life and none of this is relatable to you. And if that is so, that's fine. But listen, all of us have women in our network, in our circle of friends, in our church, in our Bible study group, you know, maybe even on your job. I'm not telling you to push your employees or your coworkers out of your office, but all of us have women that need something. They just have lost their spark. They need something to give them joy again. I can tell you this has absolutely been that for me. So, it has been a life-changing opportunity, not just in how it's given me my self-esteem, but many of you know my daughter Maylin is getting married next month. I don't know how we would have pulled this wedding off, y'all. I don't know how we would make this happen if it hadn't been for my Unique business. She is funny. She loves to pick at me about Unique and about my lashes and about makeup and that kind of stuff. But Miss Maylin has learned to appreciate Mama's Unique business because I've been able to pay for her wedding so far. Everything that we've paid on that wedding, y'all, has come through my Unique business. Now, that's not an income claim. That's just the truth. I don't know where we would have been had we been trying to plan this wedding without the Unique business. And, you know, my husband shared with me his dream for business. His dream, y'all, is to be free to do ministry. He loves ministry. He loves mentoring men. He loves being able to speak to the greatness in men and help them to find their purpose as well. Same thing that I do with women. My husband has a drive to do that with the men that God has blessed him to be in his life, in his circle of friends. But because of his job, he doesn't have an opportunity always to do that. You know, there are times when I have to go out and do ministry without him because of his job. This Unique business is going to retire my husband in just a few months, y'all. He's going to be able to come home and be able to do the things that he loves to do, make his own hours. If he wants to go out and pour concrete or build something in his shop or do construction or do handyman work or dig ponds, he does all of that stuff. He's so gifted in all those areas. He can do it on his own terms, in his own way, with his own hours and his own crew. He'll be able to do that. And it's all because I said yes. A little $99 opportunity landed in my lap in October of 2014, and it has transformed our family, pays our bills. I'm telling you, it's incredible. So if you know someone, if I'm talking about someone that's in your friends list, if I'm talking about someone that you know, then I want you to connect her with me, okay? Share this video. Help me get this message out because I don't tell y'all enough. I'm not one of those people that runs people down, that come join my team, join my team, join my team. That's just not my style. But I realized today that I have not talked about this opportunity enough recently. And so I just wanted to share my heart with you and let you know all of the things that I see happening here at Unique. They're incredible, y'all. This isn't hype. I'm putting my reputation and my name at risk. Any of my girls can come on here and can verify that everything that I'm telling you is the absolute truth. We are changing lives. We're changing the lives of our customers. We're changing the lives of our sisters that are joining our teams. It's absolutely amazing what's happening here. And that's not just hype. That is I almost said the God's honest truth. I don't like to use God's name like that, but I mean that. Literally, that is the God's honest truth, because I do believe that God is so much not intertwined. He is at the root of this. Okay, can I just be honest with you? God is at the very root of this. And I'm trying not to get emotional now. I've done so good about not crying all the way through this, but I'm telling you, this is a God thing. I've called this my God thing for 2.5 years, and it is. I could never have dreamed this life that I'm living now and this opportunity. I could have never dreamed the doors that have opened for me in this opportunity to be able to minister to women, to witness to people, to share my testimony, to help women, to mentor women, to give encouragement and inspiration to women, to validate other women, to validate the greatness and the awesome things that are inside of them and help them to see that as well. I would have never had those opportunities had God not opened up this opportunity called Unique for me. So yes, I believe Unique was formed just for me. That sounds very selfish and prideful of me, doesn't it? But I believe that. I believe this opportunity was given just for me. And I feel like I have an obligation to share what this has done for me with other women. I owe it to you. I owe it to your friends. I owe it to your daughters. I owe it to your sisters and your mothers and those women that are in your news feeds and in your circle of influence. I owe it to them to share what this opportunity is about. And so that's why I'm doing this. So if you're someone that has connected with this, or you know someone that you feel like would connect with some of the things that I've shared with you today, please share this video. Please get this message out. Help me to find those women who need this, okay? Not so that I can make a name for myself or grow a bigger team. That's not the focus of this, okay? This is about offering this opportunity for women that have no idea what is locked up on the inside of them that could be released through owning their own business and being a part of this company. I'm telling you, it is an awesome thing. Women have no idea. Women have no idea. There are women today that went to work dreading it. There are women today that have been at work all day on this Monday and they hated being there. They were frustrated being there. They felt like that they weren't accomplishing anything, that they felt like that it wasn't utilizing everything that was in them. There are women today that are there in that place, feeling stuck, feeling like there has to be more to life than this. There has to be more, feeling that purpose just rumbling on the inside of them, but not having an outlet for it. Well, I'm telling you, Unique is that. Do you know that girl? Do you know that frustrated woman that feels the greatness, that feels like there has to be something more, that believes for something better for her family than what she's seeing right now, that knows that there's got to be a better way, that there's got to be a way for her family to be able to pay their bills and afford things for their children that they've always dreamed of? Do you know that woman? I'm telling you, I know where she can find that, okay? So share this video, connect them with me, and thank you so much for watching this to the end. This Unique opportunity is really, really incredible. And as my Unique sisters watch this, I believe they're going to be commenting and they're going to be confirming to you that what I'm telling you is the absolute truth. I'm telling you, I hear it every single day. Lives being changed by this opportunity. It's not your ordinary direct sales company, and this isn't your ordinary makeup, y'all. It's got Jesus juice in it. I believe that. I believe it. Have a great afternoon. Thanks for listening, y'all. Hope you have a great evening. Contact me if you have any questions about Unique. There are 3 things that I can talk about all day long, okay? 1 is my Jesus. 2 is my family, my kids, my grandkids, my husband. And 3 is Unique. I'll talk to you about it all day long. Let me hear from you. Thanks, girls. Truth, Jenny, thank you. High five. Truth. Melinda, high five. There's my girls. There's my Y sisters. They'll tell you it's the truth, y'all. Bye.